Hello everyone, this is Reading Aloud session. Today I'm going to read to you the story Master Salt the Sailor's Son, written by Alan Alberg and illustrated by Andre M. Stutz. Here we go. Mr. Salt the Sailor sailed the seven seas. Mrs. Salt sailed the seven seas as well. So did Miss Salt. Master Salt did not sail the seas. He was too little. He stayed on shore with his grandpa. One day, exciting things happened. Mr. and Mrs. Salt got ready for a voyage. "We're going to sail to Coconut Island," they said. The ship was called the Jolly Jack. Mr. Salt cleaned the cabins and washed the deck. Mrs. Salt and Sally Salt painted the funnel. Sammy Salt sulked. He wanted to go on a voyage too. The next day, the Jolly Jack was ready to sail. Mr. and Mrs. Salt pulled up the anchor. Grandpa Salt stood on the shore. But where was Sammy Salt? The Jolly Jack sailed out to sea. Sally Salt blew a kiss to her grandpa. He waved goodbye from the shore. But where was Sammy Salt? The voyage began. The Jolly Jack sailed past a lighthouse. Sally Salt got the dinner ready. Somebody's little hand reached out. "Who's been eating my fish?" said Mr. Salt. The Jolly Jack sailed past a big ship. The Jolly Jack sailed past a whale. Mrs. Salt got the supper ready. Somebody's little hand reached out again. "Who's been drinking my cocoa?" said Sally Salt. In the night, strange things happened. Sally Salt woke up. She said her nose kept tickling. "Don't be silly, Sally," said Mr. Salt. Then Mr. Salt went to bed and he woke up. "My nose keeps tickling," he said. In the morning, more strange things happened. Somebody's little footprints appeared on deck. Somebody's little teeth marks appeared in an apple. When Mr. Salt was fishing, somebody's little boot appeared on the end of his line. Then, in the afternoon, terrible things happened. There was a storm. The rain fell and the wind blew. Then, in the afternoon, terrible things happened. There was a storm. The rain fell and the wind blew. The thunder thundered and the lightning flashed. The Jolly Jack tipped up and down, and Mr. Salt fell overboard. "Man overboard!" shouted Mr. Salt. Mrs. Salt came to the rescue, but still the Jolly Jack tipped up and down, and she fell overboard. "Woman overboard!" shouted Mrs. Salt. Sally Salt came to the rescue, but still the Jolly Jack tipped up and down, and she fell overboard. "Girl overboard!" shouted Sally Salt. The next minute, surprising things happened. Somebody appeared on deck. He threw a rope to Mr. Salt. "That's clever," said Mr. Salt. He threw a life belt to Miss Salt. "Just what I need," Mrs. Salt said. He threw a rubber ring to Sally Salt. She did not say a word. The next minute, surprising things happened. Somebody appeared on deck. "Throw a rope to Mr. Salt." "That's clever," said Mr. Salt. He threw a life belt to Miss Salt. "Just what I need," Mrs. Salt said. He threw a rubber ring to Sally Salt. She did not say a word. Rescued them all. "What a surprise," said Mrs. Salt. "Look, who is it?" said Mr. Salt. "It's Sammy," said Sally. Sammy Salt made hot drinks for his family. He wrapped them up in blankets. He steered the ship. "Now I know who tickled my nose," said Mr. Salt. "And drank my cocoa," said Sally Salt. "And ate my boiled egg," Mrs. Salt said. "That's right," said Sammy Salt. "It was me." After that, the best things happened. The storm blew away. The Jolly Jack reached Coconut Island. There was a picnic on the shore, and paddling in the sea, and hide and seek in the jungle. Bedtime came. Mr. and Mrs. Salt and the children slept out under the stars. Then in the night, the last thing happened. Sammy Salt woke up. "My nose keeps tickling," he said. The end. Thank you very much for watching.